Dave. Good to see you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for coming out today and sharing this day with us and showing your support for those who have served in uniform in the United States and been lost in the defense of our country. My name is Kent Nolan. I'm the commander of the American Legion Post. Today we are honored, if you didn't hear me back at the bridge, to welcome 3 members of the Wesley Wyman family. Actually, 2 of them are named Doug, and they are the nephews and grandnephews of our post's namesake, Wesley Wyman. Wesley Wyman was a Coast Guardsman who was lost on the USS Tampa in World War I off the coast of England. And this post has carried his name since its founding and chartering in 1919. I had prepared remarks, but we seem to be going a little bit long here, and I'd like to keep things moving along, so I just share one thought with you. It's very important that we remember the deeds that people performed in their life in the service of others. And it's very important that we all find that place where we can serve and where we can be a part of our community. And the support that I see here today from the town of Goffstown, and every year that I've been involved with this parade, has just been wonderful. And I thank you very much for that. And I'm sure I speak on behalf of the veterans of Goffstown as well. Now please welcome Senator Lou D'Alessandro.
First, let me just say thank you to everyone who's come out today, because it's a very, very significant day. You know, as a teacher and a coach for many years, many of my students went on to fight for this country. I'd like to tell you just about 2 of them. One of them is still an MIA, a man by the name of Al Page from Derry. Al Page was a teammate of mine at the University of New Hampshire football team. His mother and dad never met their peace knowing what happened to their son. Yet Al Page, a great guy, wonderful human being, gave his life so that we could be here today and enjoy all of the good things that America presents. Another young man that I remember fondly is Frankie Sherrick. Frankie was my student at Bishop Bradley High School. Frankie lost his life in the Vietnam conflict. I see Frank's mother occasionally in Manchester. She's never gotten over the loss. You lose a child in the prime of their life when they're ready to do great things. It stays with you for the rest of your life. All of us on this day can think of someone who's done something good for us, who's made a sacrifice for us. Isn't it wonderful that we can say thank you? Thanks for everything you've done. Thanks for being part of this great American dream. And thanks for doing something that really meant a great deal to all of us. To all of us, a moment of thanks for those who have done good things for us, and a lot of prayers and good works, that Memorial Days become more joyous days in the future when conflicts are over. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
our featured speaker, Goffstown resident, State Command Sergeant Major John Anoff.
Thank you very much, Ken. Boy, absolute honor to be here, and what a fantastic turnout for Goffstown. Just thank you very much. Not but a few summers ago, I talked with a soldier heading off to Iraq. We were in the Littleton Armory, looking at some new equipment that our unit was going to get over the next couple of years. Excited to serve, committed to the cause of human freedom. His enthusiasm for the mission was matched, as usual, only by his unwavering professionalism. He had volunteered for this mission and would be serving as a medic with the National Guard unit out of North Carolina. He was already a combat veteran with a previous tour as an infantryman in Afghanistan. We, his colleagues, his friends who watched our brother walk out that day, did as we always do. We patted him on the back, wished him well, and said, "See you soon." We sent him to war in the same fashion as we do so many of America's bravest. And when I saw him next, it was to bury him among the nation's greatest. He now rests with 36 of his fallen brothers from New Hampshire, those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, those that understand that freedom is not free. On this day, we pause to remember and honor the sacrifice of soldiers like him, heroes who gave all, so we might ourselves live a boundless life. In every generation, there are those rare few who step forward and defend liberties on behalf of those who cannot and will not. And on this day, America's noble minority deserve that which is so rarely extended to them on other very busy workdays, our indebted gratitude. Today we are given the chance to honor and thank our fallen heroes, to bend before their engraved names and commemorate the courage, loyalty, and integrity that flourish in each generation by citizens of such diverse backgrounds and beliefs who commit to the common cause of freedom. Memorial Day is an observance dedicated to the men and women who have give everything to this country and its people, even to countries and peoples they do not know, but were determined to help make free. This weekend, at observances across the country, and indeed in American military cemeteries across the globe, every free man, woman, and child in attendance are the living testaments that they never fail, who die in a great cause. How touching to know service to such a great cause is respected and not forgotten. Our soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen, and coasties are granted an eternal legacy by a liberated people's commitment to always remember them on Memorial Day and to honor the value of a few who delivered with their own lives freedom for so many. And while we remember the heroic generations who have passed, let us take this opportunity to pledge our ongoing support for those who take the field of battle today. On the day